You can go ahead, sir.
Yes, my name is Hugo Delgado. I belong to an organization called Concerned Parents of Texas, and we do oppose the sex education that the types of Planned Parenthood are trying to institute in some of the schools. And I'm here to oppose the state funding because I want to approach this issue from a perspective that is quite common. It's not quite common, but yet very relevant. One of Planned Parenthood's close allies, the Sexual Information and Education Council of the U.S., also known as SICUS, recently said the following: sex education is a vehicle for social change. In fact, Planned Parenthood and SICUS have asserted that if you care about abortion rights, then you should care about sex education. So my objective here is to raise awareness of the fact that there is a significant and massive experiment of social engineering that is being led by Planned Parenthood, which unfortunately is being funded with our taxpayer dollars. Planned Parenthood claims to be the largest abortion provider in the country, and its very graphic handout that it was passed it over to you is an example of the books that Planned Parenthood is promoting in our schools. Please look at it and remember that Planned Parenthood now is entering in our schools with one objective. They want to sexualize our kids since they are very, very young. That is the driving force behind this push. And I think it's fairly obvious when you realize that this is a nonprofit that operates like a business venture and who pays its CEO $1 million a year. So they want to have clients since very early on. That's why they are pushing not only the abortion, they are pushing the sex education, and we need to be aware of that. So that's why none of our taxpayers' dollars should be given to Planned Parenthood, because that's the use that they're giving to it.
Delgado, I have a question. Did you have this passed out? Or who?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Where did you get this? I missed, if you said that in your testimony, I missed it.
Yes, that it's a book that you can find in many libraries around Texas, and it's recommended by Planned Parenthood, and it has been given an award by Planned Parenthood. You could see in their website. That's pretty much the book that they are recommending. And they call themselves one of the biggest providers of sex education in the country. So I recommend you to take a look at the book. I didn't want to put like the most graphic images, but that's geared towards our kids in schools right now.
Are these in schools, do you know? Or do you
Yes, absolutely. I think I have a list that I can send, but yes, definitely you can go to any school, and in the they have in the schools they have a ebook that links them directly to Planned Parenthood website.
Okay, I didn't know that. And I thought you might have a question.
Okay, I'm sorry, they need
That's
me to
okay.
gavel
I
out.
was just asking
And
about
I'm
it.
sorry I missed your testimony, but I'm looking at this. You're saying that this is in our public schools?
It is, and in fact,
Texas?
in Texas, in Austin too. Yeah, definitely. I can tell you for Austin, and we've seen that in many public libraries here. I was testifying about this in the ISD board, and they at the beginning tried to deny that, but we show proofs that they not only have this, but they're also like sharing flyers, promoting Planned Parenthood services within our schools. And I think I have one copy here. Sharon, if you can find me a copy of that.
May I ask him a couple of questions?
You may ask any questions you want.
So when you found this in your child's school?
Yes.
Talk to someone about the age appropriateness of the subject matter?
No, we didn't, but supposedly the book says that it's like 10, but again, I didn't want to share like the most explicit images, which are way worse than the ones that I put there. But believe me, I mean, that's definitely not material for like a 10-year-old in any case. I mean, it's...
They give parents an opportunity to have input on whether this would be available to the children?
Most of the parents don't even have any idea that this sort of material is not only being available at school, but it's also being pushed by these organizations. And again, Planned Parenthoods have entrance to some of our schools. And I can tell you for Austin, because I follow, the reason I'm here is because I found it with some other concerned parents, like this organization that is pushing, trying to make people aware that this material is at our schools.
Well, concerning to me, Madam Chairman, first of all, I've been a teacher, and there are age-appropriate materials. I do not believe this is age-appropriate for a 10-year-old, first of all. Second of all, I'm very concerned that parents aren't made aware of this and given the opportunity to present sensitive material like this to their children in their way, and perhaps with some additional information to the child that they want to pass on to their child, instilling their values with a sensitive subject like this. And very concerning, Madam Chairman. And the age appropriateness of this, too, bothers me.
I mean,
greatly.
age appropriate in these books is what they believe or what they put the age appropriate is. I don't know of any study, any scientific study, and I gotta tell you, I've seen these books and I've seen material not only from Planned Parenthood but also from Advocates from Youth. This is not material for kids, and they are targeting kids since now 5 years old. They're going after 5 years old, 6 years old. I'm sorry to talk about this, but the first page is around, this is the book, if you want to see. And again, this is a book that has won like award